The distress call was weak, barely a whisper in the vastness of space. The Yalari Republic, a minor civilization clinging to the edge of extinction, had finally given in and sent a plea for help to the galactic network. Their planet, Theros, was under siege by the Kroll, a nomadic war species known for leaving only ash and silence behind. The Yalari didn't expect much. They were too small, too insignificant. The Galactic Council had ignored them for decades. Still, they sent the message, a humble request for emergency aid, maybe a medical ship or a few volunteers. To their surprise, someone answered. From the other side of the galactic map came a voice encoded in Terran Standard. The humans, those strange, unpredictable Deathworlders, replied. Message received. Assistance en route. Hold on. High Chancellor Brivak of the Yalari sat in the underground command chamber, blinking at the transmission. That's it? He asked his staff. No conditions? No demands? No, Chancellor, his comms officer confirmed. Just that. Skepticism filled the chamber. Humanity had a reputation, brash, emotional, and catastrophically effective in war. No one knew why they had responded so quickly, or at all. Brivak sighed. Very well. Prepare what remains of the planetary defenses. Maybe they'll send a few ships. 4 days later, the sky over Theros ignited. Not with fire, but light. Thousands of tiny stars, human ships, emerged from hyperspace, filling every quadrant of Theros' orbit. Their formations were impossibly tight, their hulls sleek, black, and bristling with weapons. Each bore the emblem of Earth, a blue marble encased in a silver eagle's talon. Fleet Admiral Renee Voss stood on the bridge of the TNS Wrath of Terror, surveying the battle map. How many Kroll ships in orbit? She asked. 77 confirmed. Mixed class. Heavy bombardment vessels on the outer rim, replied her tactical officer. She gave a sharp nod. Standard procedure. We don't negotiate with slavers. From the planet's surface, the Yalari watched in awe as the human fleet coordinated like a living organism. Squadrons peeled off in precise waves, striking Kroll vessels before they could even charge weapons. Massive kinetic rounds ripped through enemy hulls. Drones swarmed like locusts, cutting off retreat vectors. There was no warning, no parley, no hesitation. The humans hadn't come for diplomacy. They came for war. In less than 2 hours, the Kroll Armada was gone, vaporized. Not a single ship escaped. Admiral Voss opened a direct channel to the Yalari command bunker. This is Admiral Voss of the Terran Naval Command. Theros is secure. Medical and engineering teams are descending now. Estimated full planetary recovery in 19 days. Do you have further hostile threats in this sector? Brivak stumbled over his words. I know. No threats. You brought an entire fleet. Voss's expression didn't change. You said your people were dying. You asked for help. Humanity doesn't send scraps. We send everything. Within hours, human dropships landed across Theros. Soldiers fanned out, but not with rifles. They brought food, water, power cores, and mobile hospitals. Engineers restored grid systems, taught locals how to replicate the technology. The Yalari children ran up to the towering Terran Marines, who lowered themselves to eye level and handed out ration bars with a smile. A race once left to die by the Galactic Council now found itself under the protection of a force few dared to provoke. In the council chambers on Arvanis Prime, panic spread. They've occupied Theros, shouted one ambassador. An unaligned world. They weren't occupying, corrected the Terran ambassador, calmly sipping tea. They were helping. You all received the same distress signal. You chose silence. We chose action. The room buzzed with nervous energy. The Kroll had been a problem for years. No one wanted to risk war. Only the humans had done something. Why send so many ships? A member finally asked. The Terran ambassador smiled. Because one was not enough. Because when someone cries for help, really cries, humans don't debate. We move fast, full force. No half measures. Back on Theros, Chancellor Brevak stood at the landing zone as the Admiral prepared to depart. "You saved us," he said quietly. "But why?" Voss glanced at the battered buildings, the burnt trees, the children laughing again in the distance. "Because someone once saved us when we were weak. And we swore never again, not for anyone else. You asked for help. We answered with what we are best at." She gestured to the sky, now filled with Terran ships running reconstruction operations. "We didn't come to watch you suffer. We came to end the threat, rebuild your world, and remind this galaxy that mercy is backed by might. Humanity had arrived, and the galaxy would never forget."